Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and
A weak student?
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are.
because of where I come from.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions?
I wanted to check if someone sent...
Ah, your family wrote to you. As long as they put your...
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mails. Whatever you're looking for...
Okay, got it.
Oh, don't mention it.
Hey, you're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rule. It's not just the academia, either. The whole world bends over backwards for the sick.
Oh, my dear child.
I haven't. I just... This must be it. A big cardboard box. Let's take a look. A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. Looks like it's from a court. This one was never even opened. I guess the recipient... Who was it addressed to? This one is addressed to the Immorta Sage. The title is Changes Observed. Guided by the incense, we became lost somewhere in the forest. In clinical terms, these symptoms fit the description of incense poisoning. The Immorta Darshan strictly... For example, my neighbor who... This seems like something the academia would want to know about. Wait, what's this? The note says, the sender authored this letter while under the influence of mushrooms. This next one is addressed to... A few words of protest regarding... In recent years, the academia has taken on a small number of students from the desert. However, it appears to me that these students have not, as well as receiving dumbed-down assignments and perfunctory tutoring. Education is the fundamental purpose of this institution, which should go without saying in a nation whose founding virtue. As Grand Sage, policy decisions are your prerogative. But do not I do hope you will give some serious attention to this matter. Great letter. And the sender is... I didn't realize anyone... So this is where letters from the Sage of Spontamod end up? Whatever. I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from the desert... I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. Must have been years since someone last went through it all. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down... Wait.
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. I was the one who came to you and your colleague's aid when you ran into trouble in the I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought... In my tribe, learning a person's true name is serious business. And the Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence in the desert. This brings me to my reason for writing. There was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago, which blocked up the well in our land. The Eob and Unut are descended from the Thamudians. While we trace our ancestry to Tulatala, we worship the Lord of Flowers and have had relatively good. I found a well belonging to the Eob tribe. They declined to help us, but I really had no other option. When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had. We have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited.
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously, and you were so emphatic that you swore you'd lead us to a better place. You liar. You lied, and who fell for it? Just me. Which makes you a pathetic. I think I'll take over from here. I just came to say goodbye.
Never? You...
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my...
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you.
It was. But it doesn't matter. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some in... What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although,
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of It's not worth much. Keep it.
But never...
All right, that's all from me. You take care.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean...
Yeah, I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and as for remembering her, I have far too much. I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. But either way... It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume...
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story of the Eob has a very different...
Huh. So, you do know...
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not?
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way.
Of course not. I came to bring you records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Eob could... I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say...
Don't get greedy. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force.
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing... I hope I am making...
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down...
I assure... You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway?
All right, I take your point. The Academe. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it...
Gladly. I am partial, so let's indulge in a few.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've... What?
Well, don't just stand there. Take it.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Eab's military.
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal.
I
am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you...
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some... That well is...
Glad to hear it. I will wait.
If there is a traitor, I will find them.
Wow. All it took was a few words.
So, in summary, Ambassador...
The Eab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. So let me ask you, Chief.
Kill them all.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. At the same time, there is simply no...
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers...
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies. Natural ally. Weren't the Eab your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when we stole that water. Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the League.
Say no more.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. You see, Dad? Lying. Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, the monsters who destroyed my home. They're just ordinary, petty human beings. I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, but you couldn't do what had...
Nefer, it's okay. All of...
I believe I remember you promising to
Yeah, but
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
all right. Time for anyway, that's feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yes, if we can
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says.
You mentioned a temple.
My biggest trade secret of all.
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you got your power from.
I didn't know you were clued up on any other religions.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine...
Sounds impressive.
Ah, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino. The spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
That's Boss Neff for ya.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity.
What about him?
Well, he's not a small... Please, this is the bare-bone bait. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything. I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. The legends say that Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course, it's almost over.
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to, I had a duty to ensure.
Good to know your sense of justice.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help,
Whoa, really? How'd you manage?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was... By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past. Well, the monster formerly known as Rerir.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone?
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why...
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item.
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Eab massacred my tribe. The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million Mora. The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Eab fled, and having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Desh. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any humans.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fated.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share Thank you all for being. As promised, I did some further investigating. The Reicher of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Khanrian subject.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the consequence.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the...
Never. But I have heard stories of something called...
Miss Lama?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. The term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all...
Then back to Miss Columbina.
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon.
But there's more to the power.
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the moon gate, since it is a... And right now, I need to conserve my energy.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the... I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence with the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force?
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss...
I could not agree more. The power of...
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, this raises some interesting questions. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit,
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... when I think...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold...
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting.
That's very thoughtful.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest. Hey, is this a bad... Nice room.
Why not? It's just a hotel.
If it's all the same, I'll just stay out here. I might not look the part, but... Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought... Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, it's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out.
Honestly, my mom figured...
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over more...
2 days?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dane, you have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could... Great. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, we figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further.
Oh, Paimon's...
All right. We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know...
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know.
Sir Varka,
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated.
I see your point, yeah. But to be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it.
I want to do everything within my power. The Rahir of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that is...
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means...
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing... Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any... Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. Thirdly, finally, and most... Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the
Understood.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail.
Plan approved.
Okay! Any fire...
The Frost Moon Scion.
And the rest of you? No objections? All right.
Wait! We can still...
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone...
A very people-first approach.
Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please.
This plan can only work if everyone does...
We shall indeed. You'll also... You are the...
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay. So, the longer... In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor. Oh, does this... It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business. Said Mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now...
Okay. So what exactly...
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might... I finally got it all fully charged up with Kovaki, and then never went and used it all.
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't.
You will? Well.
I knew you'd say that.
You're putting me in.
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic.